Hi buddy, this is me again for Let's Play the Erdrick Trilogy, Dragon Warrior 3. How's it? So, since last time, I went ahead and got a better first aid kit, more notably, more antidotes. Instead of 1, we now have 19. Now, I did sell some excess equipment, like, Miyuki's scale shield, that I completely spaced selling. So today, we're going to try this cave again. Now, hopefully, the mobs in here will cooperate with us this time. And here are a couple new enemies. Toadstool. Now, I actually think we went over the Toadstool. Actually, I think we went over both these enemies. I don't know. It's been a couple of days. So, yeah, the vampire can cast Ice Bolt, and can hit relatively hard. The Toadstool can potentially put you to sleep. So a couple of enemies to be aware of. So since last episode, I've actually gone back to work and had an experience yesterday. Now, if you work at a grocery store, you probably get your fair share of idiots. Oh, and by the way, in here, a tiny medal. Let's see how many of those we have. Now again, we actually want up to 10. We have 1. Okay. So anyway, I work at a grocery store located in Denver, Metro Denver, and it's a subsidiary of the company Kroger. Yes, I know. Okay, before I continue my story, this is actually a great place to grind. Okay, and the reason this is such a great place to grind is because of that shiny panel. So we actually want to get there, and we want to get there as soon as humanly possible. Okay, don't kill anybody. Do not kill anybody. Oh man, I'm really excited for this room. Come on, just kill it. Good. Now kill everything. Do not let them live. Don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, Konata, heal yourself. You do not want to die here. You do not want to die here. If you die, then you're gonna have to retreat and then make it all the way back here. This is probably the best place to grind in the game. Alright, just don't hit Tsukasa. Okay, kill something. Alright! Now the reason this is such a great place to grind is because, you see that shiny panel? If you step on it, all of your hit points and magic points are restored. This is probably the best place to grind in the game. And newcomers, I would highly suggest you grind here at least until the baddies start retreating from you. Okay, now the reason I say that, that'll take you up to, say, level 22, 23. I don't really have that kind of time. So, yes, I will grind here, but I'll only grind here for a couple of levels. Now, the reason you wanna take some time to grind here until the baddies start running away is because that grinding will last you through to the middle of the game. So I know that really doesn't make sense. I'm trying to word it without giving away any spoilers. So grind here, you will not regret it. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do that on my own time. I will be back once I feel I'm done with my grinding. I will see you all on the other side. Alright everybody, we're back, and as you can see, we gained 1 level each from all that grinding. It will take a while, however, I'm pretty sure that you'll agree with me when I say it's very well worth it, especially here where you can replenish your health and magic. Now, the reason when you get here you don't want anybody to die is because this will only revive the health and magic to those party members that are alive. Okay, if they're dead, they're not getting revived. They're not getting healed. You're gonna have to return, cast outside, return, and all that good crap. Then come back. Now, after all that grinding, we did actually learn a couple new spells. For Konata, she learned Inferno. It's basically an area of effect ability like Fireball. It hits an entire group of enemies, and it'll do just as much damage as her spear to each one. However, the problem is it does cost 4 magic points, so she can use it 10 times before she runs out of magic. We probably will not be using it for the better part of the majority of this dungeon. The reason behind that one, well, she's our healer. She doesn't have very many magic points. Oh, and by the way, I'm sure you noticed her personality changed. I had her read the muscle book. Okay, and there's a reason behind that one. So she's gonna start getting strength and vitality. Okay, and she's gonna start getting them at a much faster pace than she has been. And again, there's a reason behind that one. Kagami, she learned her only ability as a jester, Whistle, probably the best grinding ability. Okay, let me go ahead and demonstrate it. The reason, might want to go over Tsukasa first. Tsukasa learned 2 abilities. The first being Slow All. Basically, Slow All lowers the agility of an entire group of enemies. Oh, and by the way, it will lower their agility to 0. Very, very useful in fights where you're just not having a good time. You know, you're hurt. You're going up against a really tough fight. Slow All is a very good ability. The other spell she learned is Return. So now, if Miyuki dies, at least Tsukasa can cast Outside and Return. I think so. So can Miyuki. No, she can only cast Return. So Tsukasa, she's gonna bail me out quite a bit. Now let's go ahead and demonstrate Whistle. A whistle that attracts monsters. Okay, let's look at it. You won't have to go anywhere, and you can get into random encounters. I gotta tell you, a very useful ability, making Kagami a very useful character on this party. Okay, that's fine. These hounds should die. Okay, Ice Bolt. That's fine. Alright! Die, hounds. Now let's kill this vampire. That is why Whistle is so good. Now, if you have a jester and you have Whistle at this time, you might actually want to grind for another level. The reason behind that one, you won't have to go anywhere. You can just come down to the over to this panel right here. You know, one panel perpendicular to this to that shining panel. Use Whistle. Just beat the hell out of yourselves, and gain the experience. Then one step over. Replenish your health and magic. Very, very useful is Whistle. And in the field map, she will not disobey you. If you tell her to use Whistle, she will always use Whistle. So now, Kagami went from... she shot up from one of my most useless characters to one of my most useful characters. So let's go ahead and... continue on in this dungeon. I might come back and do some grinding between episodes, but for now, we want to continue on with this dungeon. So as I was saying before, I had quite the experience at work. Now, well, I actually won't be able to tell that entire story this episode, so it's gonna have to wait till next episode. And from here, this dungeon's pretty straightforward. If you need to, abuse the field save, feel free to do so. But here, you want to do some grinding. This is a grinder's dream come true. This dungeon. Uh-oh. Konata's gonna have to heal herself. Alright, we at least got rid of those vampires. Now, when it comes to healing in this dungeon, you do want to use a mixture of your herbs as well as your magic. But if you're at that panel, use your magic. Don't waste your supplies. Okay, your magic. If you're abusing that ability, it is it's infinite. You will not run out of magic. Okay, now this is actually not where we want to be. Dead end, my mistake. Sorry, guys. Okay, where are those stairs that we want to get to? And what's in here? A leather dress. Can anybody equip that? Yes, but it lowers... Ooh! Give it to Kagami and equip it. So with that, before I go down these steps, I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode. Next time, we finish this dungeon and do some more grinding. With that, I will see you all on the other side. Hasta lasagna.